Fontaine for your donation, putting us closer to $800.
Thank you, David.
Awesome. We appreciate you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to just touch base a little bit. Because we don't have the kiddo from the youth center, we do have a former youth center with us who's now a board member of Community Care Alliance, Warren. Yeah. Oh, we're going to snap. You. Okay. So I just want to recap, just in case our listeners were not listening, when you first introduced yourself and talked a little bit about it. But we talked about the impact that the current youth are feeling. Could you talk a little bit about how impactful being part of the youth center was for you?
Yeah, so you guys mentioned about listening to kids and their passion, but even more than that, you helped me at least connect to my passion. I remember when I was really young, I had expressed an interest in healthcare, and you guys didn't have any connections in healthcare, but you actually found me an internship so that I could learn more, and that's a passion that I've followed even today. I currently work in healthcare, and I've worked in healthcare since. So that's one example, but you also talked about Thanksgiving and your parties, and I remember being that age and how special those parties were to me. Those were the things that I looked forward to most during the holidays, you know. Sometimes at home things can be a little bit complex or difficult, but when you're going to a party like that, you have nothing to worry about. You know, you just know you're going to be supported and you're going to have a good time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for those words. So we're here with Stump. Hello. And Janelle, and you've already just heard from Warren. And we are talking about the Harbor Youth Center and the impact that they are having on the youth in the city. If you are feeling moved, I hope you are, we would like you to move to the phone and give us a call at 766-1240. We need you to call in 766-1240. We still have 19 minutes left of the show, so plenty of time to call in. We cannot take any more song requests at this time because we still have a couple that we need to play. But we are still taking donations, and we are close to close to $5,000, guys. What? No, in total, we are close to $5,000 wow. With our donations from today and our donations that we got previous to the show. We are almost at $5,000. Awesome. So we are going to be able to help a lot of kids in need, and we need your help to get to $5,000. So we need you to call in right now and make a donation. Every $50 helps a kid get a Christmas gift, but any amount adds up, and then we can continue to going right up to our goal of $8,000. Yes, our goal is always 8,000, but we did 6,000 last year. Our goal is always 8,000. So help us be able to meet. We want to be able to help 600 kids, if not more, like we did last year. So keep those calls coming in. We've got volunteers ready to take those calls. We don't want any non-ringing phones here, guys. We want lots of phones ringing so we can interrupt our show a little bit, and these folks here want to be able to ring some more bells. So we're back at the Harbor Youth Center. Let's talk a little bit about Christmas and just the lack of resources for teens and sort of what it means to them to be thought of and the meaning behind that.
Yeah. So I've been doing this with CCA now. I've been here for 14 and a half years, and so I've seen lots of Christmases. And it's always really fun to watch our kids open something up. They don't expect it. We don't tell them, hey, we're going to have a present for you, just in case we don't. So it really is kind of a surprise. And sometimes it's something they need. I remember a young man coming, and he was 13 when he started and shouldn't have been there legally, but we let him in anyway. And he had holes in his shoes the size of quarters, and I remember us getting him shoes so he could walk on a wet sidewalk and not get wet. But then we had a young woman once. Someone donated a keyboard. All she wanted is she loved to play the piano, and she'd been learning, but they didn't have one at home, and so someone got her a keyboard, and I mean, her eyes lit up. It was really, really fun. I remember she called her mom and told her, you got to come pick me up because I got a keyboard, and her mom's like, what'd you do, steal it? And she's like, no, the youth center got it for me. So it's just really fun to watch, or things like those LED string lights. Kids will get those for Christmas. You've provided a lot of those, and they'll literally FaceTime us in their bedroom and show us having them hung up. And people forget little things that seem little to us that have so much means so much to our young folks, and so
Yeah.
it's really special. And I think we think of Christmas as little kids, but every single one of us has a little kid inside of us, and that it definitely is our teenagers, and they get really excited.
Yeah, I was mentioning earlier when I was segueing into talking about teens that some of the wishes on the list were so funny because I get all the wishes ahead of time so that we can try to match with donors, and then once you guys call in, I physically buy
Go
these
shopping,
gifts
yeah.
and then I have the staff help wrap them so that they can be able to provide for the families. Fart pen. That was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
got funny things, and then we've got nails and makeup and blankets and coats and hoodies and these are the journals and art supplies.
Art supplies
and,
is always big.
and just like just movement art, things that they can hang on their wall for inspiration. And we have had tapestry before. We've had bean bags and lava lamps, and these are the items that are being requested. It's not PlayStations and game stations and
Cell
and it
phones.
could be wireless headphones, which are not that expensive, and they're not looking for Sony brand. They are looking for a brand that works. It could be wired headphones because they need them for school. Sometimes it's coloring books and crayons, and I'm like, ask for more. We can go
Right.
to the dollar store and get so much of that. It is just minimal things that they're asking for that you can help provide.
And I will say, on the flip side of this, what I think goes unnoticed is that when people are making these donations, you're brightening their days, one. Two, you're then allowing these natural conversations to come about what it is and what does it mean to donate. Why are people taking time out of their day to make sure that they are investing in their community and in the lives of the youth that are around them? And it feels good to be able to have those conversations and talk to them about that when people are able to give back. What does it mean to them?
And I think we're giving more than a gift. I think what you're really giving to these teenagers is the idea that the spirit of Christmas doesn't die when you stop being a toddler. You're giving them hope and showing them compassion when they're really not expecting it, and they carry that forth with them when they become an adult, and then they want to give it forward. And so that's what you're teaching those kids, how to give it forward.
And we've seen that. We've seen the giving forward. I mean, there are many times that we will give a kid a present, and they'll say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I didn't have anything for my younger sister." I'm like, no, this is supposed to be for you. No, I'm gonna give it to her. That to me really shows who our kids are. Teenagers in the city get a really bad reputation and a really bad rap. And we don't sit here with rose-colored glasses. Everyone makes bad decisions when they're a teenager. But the heart of I would say every kid we work with is really beautiful. And so these are the moments that we see that we maybe normally wouldn't. And it reminds us of why we do this work, but also just like why we love teenagers, genuinely love to work with youth. We're a rare breed that likes to get yelled at and laugh, and it's just a great time. I mean, I say often I'm in my office or in meetings more than I am with the kids, and Janelle was laughing the other day because I came out and I was just sitting in complete mayhem. Everyone's running around, TV, music, everything's going, and I'm on the couch just like,
Soaking it in. Enjoy.
it was my time. It was my time to like recharge. It was like to remind me why I do what I do. And Janelle was like, "Shh, let Stump have her moment."
Yeah. No, people were asking for Stump. Where's Stump? She's not in her office. No. Don't go get her.
So I had my little rejuvenation.
There you go. Well, we would like you to have a rejuvenation in energy right now, guys, because we need some calls in to 766-1240. We need to be able to
Please.
get donations in. Oh, Okay, guys.
Ooh.
Here we go. We've got
Say
another
it and it
donation.
happens.
Karina. Let me make sure I can say her name on the air before I go ahead and do that. I stink at that, guys, by the way. Karina Ocasio. Karina Ocasio. It's Donna. Oh, okay. Donna Veer Hamilton's niece.
Oh,
Thank you so much
Bringing
for
the
your
game, Donna.
donation. We super appreciate you. So we are going to play a song as we say goodbye to the youth center.
No,
and
what?
all we want for Christmas
Hello?
is to be able to help the kids in need. So please, please, please give us a call.